think inflation in India has peaked, as in we had this high print of 7.8% in April. Since then, inflation is likely to just come lower. But even currently it's about between 6.5% and 7%. Even that is very high because the RBI's target is 4%. In fact, our next year's inflation forecast is 5.5%. Even that is very high because RBI's forecast is 4%. Target is 4%. So in a way, inflation has peaked, but it is likely to remain elevated for a long time.
Where do you see the terminal repo rate?
At this point, we are going with 6% in December. So we have 3 meetings left this calendar year, and we think the RBI will hike in each of these 3 meetings.
We know, Pranjul, that monetary policy, of course, has a lag. What would that lag look like in India? When will we start to see inflation coming down under control?
Yeah, look, my sense is that by the middle of next year, we'll have inflation at 5.5%. So, the average for the current year is about 6.9. Average for the next year would be 5.5. So we will see a disinflation. But my worry is that this disinflation will be caused more by food inflation coming off, while core inflation will remain sticky. And at the end of the day, the RBI is actually in charge of core inflation. So if they're not able to bring it down, in a way, I think that is a problem. And that's why we expect rate hikes for the rest of the year.
When it comes to the rupee, I mean, it has been very volatile. When you look at the rupee's weakness, a lot of concerns that the RBI doesn't do more. The rupee could slide even further. Where do you see the currency?
Well, look, the truth is that since the start of the year, the US dollar has strengthened about 10%, while the rupee, with its large BOP deficit, has only weakened about 6%. So my sense is the rupee has actually not weakened as much as it should have. And, we have a dollar rupee forecast of 80.5, by the middle of next year. And my sense is that, the RBI should not keep the rupee away from it, as in it should allow the rupee to weaken, because that's the only way we keep our exports competitive. Through the pandemic period, India's exports have really risen, particularly high-skill exports. It's become a new driver of growth. Let's nurture it, especially at a time when global demand is weak. My sense is the RBI should allow the rupee to weaken gradually and gently.